Welcome back to the realest channel on YouTube, and today we're talking about music. You've seen the title, and there's a reason why I've used that title. Now, Living Sports Free has just dropped. For those that don't know, I do make music. Yes, a lot of people say I should stick to boxing, which is fair enough. Everyone is entitled to their opinion, but you cannot train 24/7. And as a human being, I do have hobbies, believe it or not. I actually have other hobbies besides punching people, and music does fall into that category. So, for those that don't know, I just released my third mixtape, Living Sports Part 3. Part 3, by the name you can tell, there's already been a Part 1 and 2. They're also available still to stream on any platform you like, worldwide, at any time you like, worldwide. It's just that Part 3 is the newest chapter. So we will be talking about that today. But one thing that I find very interesting is the comments that I get on my music, because it's a very mixed bag. It's becoming more positive as the music goes on. So a combination of me improving and a combination of people accepting that I make music is leading to better comments. However, there's still a few that, people just saying what they want to say, and fair enough. One of the most common comments that we see is a comparison between me and big bro KSI. A lot of people compare our music naturally because we are one, you can say, and that's where my rise to popularity, that's where my rise to popularity came from. So a lot of people are quick to always refer back to JJ when I do anything, which is fine. But what I do find interesting is the people saying that I'm better, or people saying we should collab. And to be fair, another collab is pending. We have collabed on my first Living Sports mixtape on the song Sub-Zero, but that was such a while ago, and I feel like I've improved so much as an artist since then, and so has JJ. But an updated collab should be on the horizon, because I feel like we could make a better song than we made in 2018. But let's get into a few of the comments quickly and, see what the people have to say about my music and what they have to say about me and JJ's music and the comparison. So we got Chicken Connoisseur here. He said, nah, this is cold. So he has frequently commented on my music, so big up Chicken Connoisseur. And if you're watching right now, when everything is back to normal, let's do a little collab, because I'll be interested in that. I've seen your videos for years, and the fact that you're supporting what I'm doing, love, bro. Appreciate that. Next comment. V and JME doesn't get much better than this, boys. So my lead song from my new mixtape, Living Sports Part 3, is a song with JME called Favors. And I'm very proud to be in the position where I can get a legend of UK urban music to be on my song and write a verse specifically for my song. A lot of people can get features, but they just go into their notes, go into their archive. Does this fit over the beat? Yeah, I'll take that. You can tell by the bars, he wrote that verse for me for that song. And if you want to hear it, it's available on the channel right now. As this is being recorded, it's almost on 100K. But yeah, me and JME, the chemistry is natural. The collaboration was natural. The video was natural. And in turn, I think we made a very authentic sounding song. Shout out to Taro for producing the beat. Up and coming producer. Loads of fire there for you guys. And I'm very excited to see what happens with Taro, because he also made the beat for Range, which is another one of my songs that are out now, available to stream everywhere. And yeah, so for Taro making Range and then making Favors, you can see he's a talented guy, and shout out to him. Let's get into the next comment we see here. Always knew that the whip would change. That goes hard. This is from Reese Hayward. Shout out to Reese Hayward. Yeah, it's just a bar that it's just like I always knew that what I'm doing now and what I would drive now, what I can drive now, will change and will elevate and will get better. So it's just a matter of belief in the bar. But I appreciate that Reese noticed the bar, because the rapping is quite fast on Favors, and you might skip over a few bars and not realize what's happening. But shout out to Reese for that one. Somebody need to sign this man ASAP from Zoe Magma. Thank you. You know, I'm not nervous to put my music out to the world by any means. I clearly, because I do it all the time. But it is always nice to see people value my talent as they do with boxing. With boxing, I feel like everyone is convinced that I have potential to go to a higher level. Music, not so much. So seeing the comments like this, somebody needs to sign this man ASAP, sick. Can't complain. Thank you very much, Zoe. Appreciate you. Now, this is where we get into one of the comments where I'm compared to not only KSI, but Jake Paul as well. Which he's somebody who's dived into music for a little while and recently has made better sounding music. And a few of his tracks, the London one and the one after that, 23, sound very similar, but they are a good sound. And I do rate Jake for making those songs. But yeah, I've been compared to him and been compared to JJ. Is it me, or Viddal sounds way better than Jake and he's almost at KSI level or even better? Now, everyone is entitled to their opinion, and to those who think I make better music than Jake and JJ, I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm definitely going to say I make better music than Jake Paul. But the thing is, we don't need the comparisons. When I think about it, we don't need the comparisons. JJ can shine and I can shine. It doesn't need to be who's better or who will create a competition. People are so quick to create competition these days, when really both people can shine individually and do their thing, and nobody has to worry about it. But you know, we'll go into the next comment quickly. Viddal really just better than KSI at everything. I can tell you a few things that I'm not better than JJ at. YouTube being one of them. Growing an entire community in the UK of YouTubers from himself. Yeah, I can't do that. I don't think I can create a whole community of YouTubers and create a platform and contribute to a better living for tons of creators like he has. So that's one thing, Tristan, you gotta give the man. But boxing, yeah, and music, no comparisons. I'm sipping my tea. Honey, lemon, and ginger. You know, you gotta keep the immune system strong. Next one from Avatar Skills. A feature with KSI would be lit. I agree. I 100% agree. I'm not into the comparisons. I'd rather us both elevate, shine, and push ourselves up. As we know, JJ is in a more prominent position, better position, more advantageous position in the music industry. And I'm proud of everything he's achieved since I've met him. From making Uncontrollable. I think when I met him, Uncontrollable was his biggest song that he was happy about. Getting the feature with Big Zoo, and then I see him keep growing, then he gets the pull-up song with JME to put on New Age, and then he moves forward. He's got Little Baby and Rick Ross, and he got SX, and he got Jeremiah, and he's got all these guys, and it's just beautiful to see the man in the space of 2 years goes from Big Zoo to Little Baby, Rick Ross. Like, massive improvement. And if he has time to get the realest on the track and we can make it work, because it's not as black and white as before, you know, he's got things going on, he's got commitment. So if we can make it work, I'd love to make a song with him, and I think we can make a good banger for you guys. Comment below if you would want to see a song with me and JJ, and what type of song you would want it to be as well. That's very important. What type of song would you like me and JJ to make? But a feature with KSI would be lit. Shout out to Avatar Skills. Let's move on to the next comment. Bando K featuring Rota Shaw coming soon. So people have this very interesting angle where they comment a YouTuber within the community that I'm a part of, and then a drill artist. So they'll say Vicstar featuring Zone 2, or I don't know, it could be anyone. Toby Jizzle featuring 6-7. Like, it's those sort of comments that happen. But people don't seem to understand that I'm part of that YouTube community, but I am actually from the same place as these drill artists. I grew up around these people. I grew up in that surrounding, and I'm very familiar with the artists that I make music with, even if it is drill. These are not strangers to me. These are friends of mine that I've grown and been coming up with for years. So these interesting comments, like comparing Harry to making a song with Bando K and then trying to use the same comparison for me, is really not it. Like, I'm from Tottenham. I was born in Hackney. I was raised in Tottenham. I don't come from glitz and glamour. Let's just understand this. I need people to understand. It is not glitz and glamour. Viddal Riley was born in 2018 when KSI decided to make me his boxing trainer. I was born before that, had a life before that, and these people ain't foreign to me. So whoever's watching this video, if you want to comment it intentionally to now just be that guy, be that guy. But for the rest of you, I've now, explained in further detail that it is not the same. But funny, and I do find them funny, and they do bang their likes, and I think that's just because a lot of people are unaware. But we move on to the next comment. Chicken Connoisseur, again, I don't know if this comment is on my Fumes freestyle. I recently done a freestyle with Fumes the engineer. He has engineered, mixed and mastered some of the bangers that we all know and take in. No Better, featuring No Better with Heady One and RV is one of the prominent ones that you guys will know. He engineered that. He's done a lot of songs, and when you go to a studio, he's got a lot of plaques on the wall, and he's doing really well. So for him to put me on his platform, I appreciate that, and I feel like I've done myself justice by performing how I did. I don't know if that comment is on that video or my other song Chess Piece with KK, that's on GRM right now. But he said, I didn't expect Viddal to slap on drill like this. No one expects me to do well in music, but I like being in that position because I like to surprise the people, and I like people to be pleasantly surprised as well. And the people around me wouldn't allow me to make music if they believed it was trash. I can assure you of that. I've got some harsh critics around me, and we're not doing all of that. Alright, this is a long comment. Someone decided to take their joke a bit further and create a storyline. So we're about to get into this. Viddal Riley, real, is part of the Sidemen based in the northeast of London, the multiple drug line spanning across London and into the UK. Real is a notable member who is a highly respected member of the Sidemen, as he was one of the main members who assisted KSI in killing one of their major ops, Logan Paul Maverick. However, due to this, Team 10 has begun warring the Sidemen, although the most famous member of Team 10, Jake Paul, has already taken a splashing in his own area from one of the original founders of the Sidemen, Toby Jizzle. However, Jake Paul was able to firm this. Now, it really makes me question the time that you must have in order to write such a detailed, structured kind of comment around a storyline about making the Sidemen a gang and Team 10 a gang and Logan Paul a op and all that. Interesting, funny, creative. But yeah, this is all because I made a drill song, by the way. Just to add that in, that's the key point. That comment came from me making a drill song. So yeah, the people are hilarious. Shout out Lego Yoda. The autistic pigeon says he's actually better than KSI as well. I have seen a few of these comments, as we were saying earlier in the video, and I appreciate everybody who supports my music and feels the need to compare my music to people who are higher in the industry than me. So thank you. All you men saying KSI should feature him so he can blow have no faith. I want him to blow on his own so he can say nobody brought him up and people can really see his talent. And that's from KD. I like that comment from KD because I don't feel like I need a KSI feature. Like, I don't wake up thinking about a KSI feature. I don't think I need a KSI feature. Like, it would be nice and it would be a bonus to my music career and more exposure for my music career, but I don't need it. I don't ask him for it. Like, we don't need it. I just feel like gradually I will build up on my own and I'll reach a level where I can say, yeah, I got there by myself, you know, and that's always a beautiful thing, to be independent and say, by the way, using the word independent, I think is my favorite track on Living Sports Part 3, so go stream that now on all streaming platforms. But yeah, independent. It's fun to do things by yourself. It's fun to grind. It's fun to get low views. You know, it's fun to get high views. It's fun to be a part of the process of being a creator. And being a creator until you reach the levels of the Sidemen and other creators around the world who have been in this thing for like a decade or just under, where they can guarantee whatever they do is going to be successful. You got to put in the work, whatever you choose to do. And with music, I'm further behind because it's not my primary job and people don't accept that. Not everyone accepts that. But yeah, it's fun. I don't need a KSI feature. I just need to keep grinding. I just need to keep writing well, keep making good music, and I'll be fine. So shout out KD with that comment. Let's move on. Him and KSI are due to make a song so he can blow. So the last bit of the sentence, I understand why you say that. The first bit of the sentence, I'll 100% agree with you. We are due to make a song. I think it's just timing. It doesn't need to be rushed. He's doing a lot right now. He's got a lot going on right now with music. And the last thing he needs is, hey, his boxing trainer friend to jump on a song with him. He doesn't need that right now. It doesn't make any sense. But when it does make sense, it will happen. The way that he's actually better than KSI just shows that if you're from ends, you get an instant advantage. Now, I found this funny, yeah, from Blanca. And the reason why I find this funny is because he has a point in the way of, if you're from ends, you have to rap better. Your surroundings are more harsh, people have less tolerance, and people are quick to cuss you out. People are quick. Trust me, if you spit a dead verse in the ends, you will get ripped for it. You will get ripped for it. I guarantee you. Like, and you might just stop rapping quite abruptly. And I know one of my close boys, probably the closest boy in fact, he used to rap. And he made the decision that it wasn't for him. But he's in a better job now, and he's still a part of music. But he just isn't doing the artist side of things. So shout out to him. You know what I'm talking about. He knows what I'm talking about. He knows what I'm chatting about. But anyway, yeah, you do get an advantage being from the ends, because the ends are harsh and the ends is tough and the ends is hard, and that's where man's from. So yeah, better than KSI, defo, no regrets. Shout out Yama Safi. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, and I appreciate it. Next, wow. So this guy. So I don't know what STG means. I'm not gonna lie. Someone educate me. I might be looking dumb right now. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Comment below what STG, the abbreviation for STG is, because I don't know. But yeah, wow, something is better than all KSI music. Cool. So, in summary of the video, the comparison between me and JJ or Jake Paul or any of these guys when it comes to my music is fine. And I like the fact that people value my music, to compare it to the people that are higher as creators and higher in terms of the music world. But we're just gonna focus on getting the collaborations. I'm not trying to do all of that competition. I got enough competition in my life that I will have to worry about, as you all know, in another field. So I'm not trying to create competition in that one unless someone's gunning for man. But apart from that, I'm looking to collaborate. I'm not looking to collaborate. Let me just clarify this now. I'm not looking to collaborate and make music with Jake Paul. Okay, I'm talking about JJ. We will make music soon. And we'll make it happen when it makes sense, and it will be a great song. And remember to comment below what type of song you would like to hear from me and JJ. Okay, I hope everyone had a good Christmas. I don't know if this is going to be out before the new year or not, but Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody. 2020 is about to end. Is everyone gassed? Should be, but maybe not yet, because we don't know. 2021 might be worse, but we're not going to speak that into existence. Scrap that. 2021 is going to be better. All of us would have adjusted mentally to the new way of living that we're all suffering and going through right now, and we all will be better. Make sure you talk to the people around you. Make sure you don't isolate yourself. Make sure you use the people around you that love you and support you to keep you going no matter what you are doing. That's my little words of wisdom at the end of the video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Find my music in the description. Become a member of the channel in the description. And love, blessings. Boom!